Wairimu here from Wairimueats, and I'm back again with another interesting video kama kawaida. And guys, I know you have missed this background, you have missed it, but anyway, we are back, and the recipe we're going to start with today, it's pork wet fry. Like, please stick along during this video because I promise you it's going to be so sweet and saucy and juicy. Alafu mambo mingi, mambo maige. But anyway, I hope you guys have been keeping safe, keeping mask and everything else. And it's been long before I've been here because we even hit 4,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I'm so glad and I'm so humbled. Thank you for everyone who watches my video, likes hizo vitu zote. You have subscribe and being a part of this family. I'm so grateful, and you're on the road to 5,000 subscribers by the end of this month. So if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. I know I am talking too much, I'm always rambling but it's because I'm so excited na nimewahata, so please just endure me just for today. But anyway, see, we'll get into the cooking action because it's so interesting. Like, hata sitaki waste time. Twende tu. So guys, I'm back and I want to introduce you to the ingredients that you're going to need for this recipe. And I assure you, this is the only recipe you need for your pork wet fry. I saw, cause it's going to be leaving your mouth so watery. And if you're cooking for people who don't know the Torah kidogo, they're like, hey, you're the one, you're the boss. So make sure you try this recipe for your family and friends and let me know what you think about it. But before that, let's just jump right into the ingredients. The first ingredients you're going to need for our pork wet fry is definitely some pork. You get it from the name. And for me today, I have here with me a 1/4 kg of pork. And for this pork, nimeosha vizuri and then I'm dried it up because we're going to be doing a marinade just for a few minutes, just for 15 seconds before we start. So make sure you've washed yours and then you've just dried it up, so that when you marinate it, the ingredients zingie vizuri, as it destructive in a maji or anything. The next thing you're going to need definitely is some onions, because we're going to fry our pork fry, and you're going to need some tomato and also some tomato paste. I'm going to use just 1 tomato and 1 tomato paste. And the next thing that you're going to need is some lime or some lemon, because we're going to use it for the marinade. And we're also going to need some garlic and some ginger for both our cooking and our marinade. So the next thing that I'm going to need today is some hoho, because after frying you want to add some flavor, and you know how capsicum has a lot of flavor. So please, if you have some hoho or some capsicum, especially the green one, you can add it to this recipe. I also wanted to use the red one, but nilenda leo kwa soko nikaambiwa moja 70, and I was like, boo, baby boo, it's okay, I can do without. It's good. And we also need some coriander for the garnish and also from the flavor select tunaanza. Something that obviously going to need, that all of you know, is some salt. And you know me, I always accompany my salt with some black pepper, especially when there's meat. And for this recipe that mostly we need to marinate, you need some black pepper, boom. And also we're going to need some paprika. But if you love your food spicy and hot, you can use this cayenne for the red color in the marination. But I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne and some paprika because I want it to be red, and I'm not a chili head, so yeah. And the next thing and the last thing that you're going to need is definitely our soy sauce. I have here sauce, and you can also use some oyster sauce, but I didn't have some as per now. So yeah, those are the only ingredients I'm going to need for this recipe. So you have seen how easy it is, so let's start with the marinade first. To our pork that is dried, I am going to add a little bit of salt. We're going to start with the salt first, and then my black pepper right over here. To this I'm going to add my what are they called? My garlic and ginger that I've just minced, followed by my paprika and a little bit of heat from the cayenne. To this I'm going to add my soy sauce, kiasi tu. and my lime that I'm going to just squeeze it in. Do you guys know this hack ya kutoa ndimu kama you don't have the lemon squeeze? You just use your teaspoon and voila, empty. And then my other lime. This will get off everything, like all the juices, no waste. Because I noticed when you squeeze, see your juice itatoka. But with this, all the juice is out. And now with my clean hands, we could be taking control. We could be taking control. So guys, you have seen how easy it is to make that marinade. Like, oh my god, and it's so easy. And I'm just going to leave mine for 30 minutes, but 15 to 30 minutes is okay because this is a dinner recipe most likely, and you don't have 2 hours or 4 hours to leave your marinade. We have to eat. You guys understand. So that marinade for just 30-15 minutes is okay. And now I just want to prepare the ingredients, like kata, chop my onions and my nyanya and everything else as we wait for the 30 minutes to go by, and then I'll be back for us to just throw down that pork. Like, pork is a very easy recipe, so wait just a minute. Bye. I'm very excited because the 30 minutes are over. The marinade inanukia, my friend, inanukia, alafu inanuka vizuri, like it looks just amazing. So this is 30 minutes later, but you can let it sit as much as 4 hours. So yes, I am very excited because, you know, the best part about the cooking part is that the next part is tasting, and who is not excited about eating some pork wet fry? So yeah. And my pot is already on the stove. So the next thing that you're going to do is just place my meat up. Like, pork is so easy to manage because you're just going to place the meat inside the pot and let it cook itself. Like, has life been easier? Can life be any easier? Unaeka tu pork hapo ijipike. Itatoa maji yake, itoe mafuta yake, ijipike ive, and then you add the rest of the ingredients and voila, we're done, and we go home and start eating. So yes, let's get down. And now guys, we're on to the juicy part, cooking the pork wet fry, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy this one. As you can see, I've started with some oil. I've just put a little bit of oil, very little, because our pork has some oil, but if yours is fatty, you know, it's a must to add some oil. And as you can see right now, I am spreading them inside the pot so that I can make sure they're well distributed, so that ziive at the same time. And yeah, and I'm just going to close them so that I can let them stew. And you can see right now they have released their own water and they are stewing. That will help it cook. So I'm just showing you, but you're going to let it cook and stew by itself, and then let it release all the oils, and then I'm just going to close and let it cook for about 10 minutes. As now you can see, the water has been cooked off, and now it's reproducing its own oil. As you can see on the hapo kwa sufuria kuna some oils. And after my pork is imeiva vizuri, I'm going to add my onions and my cilantro stems, like stems and dania. Those are hiyo ni flavor, so make sure you don't throw yours out. You add them at this stage so that it can add your food a lot of flavor. So I'm just going to let them cook until my onions are very soft. So you can see over there, they're very soft, and nika zimeanza kuturn brown in color. That's what we are looking forward to. As you can see, I'm still stirring mine, and now I'm going to add my garlic that I've just chopped into very small pieces, my garlic and ginger that I had told you about. And this is just to let to add on the flavors on the food, and you know you don't let garlic to burn, so you're just going to let it cook until you start smelling it. Ukianza kusikia the fragrance from the garlic, your garlic is ready. Don't let your garlic to burn. That's why you don't add garlic in the beginning while cooking the onions. And right now I'm just going to add my tomato paste right now, and then I'm going to spread it inside the pot so that it's ineza iva so that it can, that acidic taste of the tomato paste can isha. So I'm just going to let it cook and just spread it evenly. After I spread evenly and I've just let it cook for a while, I'm going now to add my tomatoes that I've chopped. I'm just adding 1 tomato, and as obvious, we always add our salt on top of the tomatoes so that they can cook and tenderize very fast. And I'm just going to cover mine for a little bit, not for so long, maybe a minute. And now you can see they are soft. They are very, very soft. And this is me stirring, and you can see zimeiva. And the ones that are not yet that ready, I'm going to help them with the mwiko nazigonga so that they can to fasten up the process. But you can see over there, they're very, very soft. The meal is coming in together, just a next level. And now I'm going to add my capsicum, my green capsicum, and a little bit of water, very little, because pork ipikangwi na maji. But I'm just adding my salt and make sure when my hoho inaiva, my food won't burn. And you can see when you can't see any water on that pot because I added very little. And I'm going to just let my capsicums to cook and become a little bit soft. And now your food is ready. And as always, now we always add our dania or our cilantros at the end points za mwisho. So if you've seen me adding it, we are done with this lovely dish. So imeiva and it looks so amazing. I told you it's a very fast meal to cook, and you see, voila, very beautiful. Like, I can't wait to just dig right in, like inaka very nice. And I'm just going to serve it on with some ugali and some kills. So yeah, enjoy. Bye. So guys, I have my platter here with me. As you can see, I am done. Here is some ugali, the pork wet fry. You can see how nice it looks already. And hapa kuna kasukuma ya kuchocha tu, because you have to eat your greens. So I want to give this a taste test, and you have seen how easy it is to make it. Like, very easy, very fast. Pork is very little management, like ni food unaweza pika ukifanya so many other things at the same time. So I hope you guys are going to try this recipe, and if you do, please let me know in the comment section down below. And also, if you try it, you can take a picture and tag me. I'm going to leave my social media pages linked down here, so that when you try it, please tag me or share the picture so that I can see your creations. But anyway, nishaonja, so I know it's good. But anyway, I'm going to test it for you guys and explain the flavors. So we're going to take the platter. Okay, chopping board. Anyway, you get it. Ugali, pinch. Then a piece of meat. You're going to take everything pamoja. I'm salivating. I don't know why, but it's good. It looks good. Like, it looks good. You see, it looks good. But anyway, I have to give it a taste test for you guys. Sijaonja with ugali and everything, so nilonja tu nikiangalia kachumbi iko sawa. Hiyo ikuangi kuonja, that's different, you get. I can feel every flavor. Like, ni tamu tu, but si nje peke, even inside, because we marinated it. Like, ni tamu. And then pork ni white meat, and most of the time why we marinate pork and most of the time chicken, it's because hainanga flavor of its own, like beef and goat. So that's why we really need marination in pork, so make sure you don't skip out that step. And you've seen how easy that marination was. So yeah, I have to give it another taste test, but now with the meat only, cause hiki tu ni tamu, guy, my friends. Kwenda ku make sure nimeweka kwa capsicum so that I can feel the crunch. The crunch, baby. Guys, hainuki oh. Here it is. Ay, hamwelewi. You have to go and taste here. Nana nikimalizia hapa. Nilembo sijui kufinya ugali. Ati lazima nifinye vizuri and make a hole. Ati sijui kufinya ugali. Ati I have to make a... See this hole? Okay. Can you see the hole? Yes, you have to make that deep. I was told. Ati ukuli vigari vizuri ka weki your deep. Kwanza that capsicum is really helping. Make sure ijaiva sana. Like you need to hear because the pork is so soft. The crunchiness from the capsicum just makes it become so nice. So yeah. Nimemaliza hii plata yote hapa. But anyway. Yeah, I'm not that selfish. I'll try and share. It's so good. It's so good, guys. So I hope you guys are going to try this recipe. Please do. I promise you're not going to regret. This is the best pork wet fry and the only recipe you need for your pork. So make sure you try it out. Like, isn't it my finger licking? Cause baby, it's nice. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And if you do, please give it a big thumbs up. Like, it's free of charge. And also, if you love this video and you love to be part of this amazing family right over here, you can do that by hitting that subscribe button. And the subscribe button is free and you get to be part of this lovely family over here. And please don't forget, we're on the road to 5k subscribers by the end of this one. So if you're not yet join the family, ride along, kuna space mingi sana. And yeah, I hope you guys are going to have a lovely week. And I think I'll have to end this video here, but don't worry and don't miss me too much because I know you do. Because I'll be back with another video, and for this one I will have to end it here. But peace, peace, bye. Ni tamu sana.
Tamu sana.
Na utubakishie.
Hakuna. Yangu.
Sawa.